Hello, I'm Mike again. MikroRail, MikroPosts, and microjoinery. This one is prototype number, I think, 4. And what it is, it's a prototype for raised garden beds, basically. This would be natural slate, so those 12-inch by 12-inch natural slate. It's got to be natural to handle the weather. And then we make the I-beam, various ways of doing that with different material. Now this one got really rough, and so it needed some work yet, but this one's actually going to be my next main project, which is, I'll do a whole instructable on it. But it's basically, and we've had raised garden beds out of this slate material for almost 15 years, and they've really held up well. It just needs a little tweak on the design yet, and then run into the material. But it would be like a combination of treated where it can be treated, cedar where it can be seeded and treated. And then the nice thing about it is that this stuff does not budge, right? The other thing is I picked up some styrofoam, 1-inch styrofoam, and I'm going to experiment with putting that between the rail itself, you know, and everything, and the dirt, which I think is going to help insulate the raised garden bed. Plus, it's going to take a lot of that pressure off. It's basically going to spread it out and cushion it from that hydrostatic pressure. So this is kind of what it would look like. Again, the post would be probably, you would see cedar, but on the inside would be treated so that you have all that rigidity. Cedar does not hold up very well. I mean, it holds up to the weather, but it doesn't hold fasteners and so on. So it'd be a combination of a different kind of species of wood to make up the posts, and doing some sandwiches or doing some box type methods. And then the joinery on this would be the same thing. You could do this in a kitchen, make it in a kitchen, right? The parts and so on, in a condominium, in a garage, or in a basement, whatever. And then you make the parts based on this whole design. And then from there, then you dry fit it, like in a basement or whatever. Then you can take it apart, take it out to the garden, and do what you're going to do. But this thing is really cool. There's some other options for this, as far as instead of slate, you could actually go to the certain types of wood you can put in there, but then you put a backer behind it. There's all kinds of different ways to do these. So I'm really pumped about the raised garden beds. GoPro, stop recording.